you so happy? My hair so nappy, had an afro.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Leicester City versus Arsenal back at the Emirates this weekend. Cannot wait for it. It's been a week of frustration and a week of elation after the Manchester City draw last weekend and then the 5-1 win against Bolton Wanderers in the League Cup. We just got to see our kids shine again. It reminded me of the 2007 FA Cup final against Chelsea, where the kids took Wenger all the way to the final. Remember that Theo Walcott goal? It was his first goal for Arsenal. Absolutely brilliant take. But this weekend, guys, it's Arsenal-Leicester. Let's get ready to rumble on Saturday afternoon at the Emirates Stadium. And as I said, it was a team full of kids midweek, which was a great experience for them, while Leicester beat Walsall after some great goalkeeping heroics. Now, all the talk was about 16-year-old Jack Porter. He became the youngest ever starter for Arsenal in the League Cup. It was a shame he couldn't keep a clean sheet. You did see that he was starting to waver after a bit. I believe it was 10 minutes towards the end when he had a shaky kick out which went straight to a Bolton striker. But then he got away with that, and you could see that the crowd was behind him. So much support for young Jack. Every time he touched the ball, the crowd roared in support. Ethan Ranieri also just looked so talented, guys. So comfortable on the ball. His movement, his touch, the way how he goes into positions. I mean, he really can. I think they can develop him into a 10, depending on his passing ability, really, because we've seen everything from him except for his ability to pass the ball into the final third. If he has that in his locker, then they can groom him as a backup number 10. Because let's face it, they got rid of Fabio Vieira, got rid of Smith Rowe. There's nobody right now who's backing up that number 10 role. Not a single person. While Raheem Sterling had a fantastic goal and assist. And that's really what he can give you guys. He's so productive. 20 games last year, 8 goals, 6 assists. He can do it all. He can create. He can score. And even the goal that he made for Ethan Ranieri, you can see him look up, pick his spot, deliver the ball into the box straight where it needs to be. And that's what we've been missing from that left-hand side. That kind of creativity that we see from Saka on the right. And it really just means that Raheem Sterling starting to come back into his confident streak, which, quite frankly, you could see has been missing. And he just needs some games. He did look unfit. In the first half, you could see him ailing a little bit. Also picked up a knock. And he can be productive. So we just got to get him up to speed. So, guys, last week, what can we say? If it wasn't for the awful refereeing of Michael Oliver, we would be top of the league. But right now, Arsenal sit in 4th place. We've got 2 points to make up on Manchester City. But for me, guys, this is where you make a run. This has got to go unbeaten towards the end of the year now if you're going to take this title seriously. Now, Manchester City are missing Rodri. They don't really play well without him. So I think Arsenal, now you got to go and push for this because you know Liverpool's going to up their game. And Leicester City, though, have played 5 games, drawn 3, lost 2, and are still without a win so far this season. And so far, they've had some decent scoring, 6 goals in 5 games, but they've let in 8 goals, which is not a good track record when you're coming to the Emirates. For Arsenal, Trossard's suspension, that's applied to all competitions, meaning that he's missed the Bolton midweek game in the League Cup. So he'll be back for this Premier League matchup. David Raya, he's still a doubt with the muscular injury picked up at the Etihad, but I believe Neto will play in this game tomorrow. As for Yuri Timber, Ben White, Miles Lewis-Skelly, they're all back in training today, so they'll be in the squad, either starting or on the bench. Now, Martin Odegaard and Mikel Merino, I believe that both players will be back on the 19th against Bournemouth. Give them another 3 weeks at least, although we're hearing that Mikel Merino is very, very close. But for Zinchenko, Tomiyasu and Tierney, they're all going to be missing, and there's no real dates on those guys. For Leicester City, they're struggling badly on the injury list. Patson Daka, Yannick Vestergaard and Jakub Skolacek will all miss this game. No doubt we'll see Jamie Vardy in attack. Lord God, he always does well against us. 11 goals in 16 starts against Arsenal in all competitions. And at 37 years old, guys, I wouldn't put it past him that he'd be a handful for us back there in defence. But look, he's taken on the best defence in the league. So Leicester pretty much has been scoring in every game this season, but they do face our giants at the back. So I can only see this going one way, and that's an Arsenal 3-0 win. Good warm-up really for the PSG game midweek. And so guys, I think that the starting lineup is going to be Neto in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel and Timber, and then Havertz, Rice and Partey, and Jesus, Saka and Martinelli. Although I said this again, I would rather see Havertz up front, but he just does so well in that number 10 role, a lot better than Trossard did. So for me, I think Trossard's going to be on the bench for this one. And continue to play Martinelli. Look, I don't know how many games you give him, maybe another 2 or 3, but at some point he's got to start to find his boots again. He did get his assist. That's the first goal and assist that he's had in 16 matches. It's just too much. And like, how long is it going to be? But, you know, some easy games coming up, some very winnable games coming up. So I think that for Martinelli, this is going to give him a good chance now to get his groove back over the next 2 or 3 games. And then if it doesn't work out for him, because you've got Sterling there as an option as well, so you really, really can't be wasting time with your development of players when you need production. All right, guys, that's it from me. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.
We made it this far, so I can't complain. Let's take a trip down memory lane.